Hey everyone, I'm coming to you from a very neat area here outside of Richmond. We are standing on the Chickahominy Bluffs above the little hamlet of Mechanicsville near the Beaver Dam Creek battlefield. And it was from this spot that Generals Longstreet, Robert E. Lee, and D.H. Hill, Daniel Harvey Hill, spent much of June 26th overlooking this first phase of what's going to become known as the 7 Days Battles. Now, this is, in a lot of rights, its own campaign, but at the same time, this is the same campaign as the Peninsula Campaign, where we have George B. McClellan moving up to Richmond. As a matter of fact, we're just outside of Richmond, and McClellan is trying to position his army in this area to be able to bombard Richmond, beat it into submission. Earlier in the month, command of the Confederate Army has been turned over to General Robert E. Lee after the wounding of Confederate General Joseph E. Johnston, and Lee is going to come up with a bold plan. Rather than sit and wait for McClellan to make it a siege, he is going to run a counteroffensive. The first battle will be down here at Beaver Dam Creek in Mechanicsville, and the idea is that General Stonewall Jackson, Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson, is going to come from the valley, and he is going to show up in the rear of the Union Army, or on the far flank, and push them out of their Beaver Dam Creek area, and Lee will pursue with Generals A.P. Hill, D.H. Hill, and Longstreet, and they will crush the Union Army. It's a bold gamble, as Lee has actually split his army into three components. You have Jackson, we have this major force here with Longstreet, D.H. Hill, A.P. Hill, and then farther south around Richmond, you're going to have a small force under Huger and Magruder, who are probably about 20% of Lee's army. Lee's going to have about 80% of his army here to attack about 20% of McClellan's army, which would be the 5th Corps at that time under a man named Porter. So on the 26th, Lee has been up here and he is patiently waiting to hear the firing of which signals Jackson's arrival. That firing does not happen right away. Jackson gets delayed. He will actually not even participate in this battle. It's possible he was fatigued. He didn't really know the terrain as well as he did in the valley, so he's not able to move as quick. And that'll cause what some would say A.P. Hill, Ambrose Powell Hill, to get a little impatient. He sees the Federals mounting their guns, getting ready to, bombard the city, so he launches his attack. At the time, this area would have been cleared of trees. As you can see, there's a lot of trees around. So Lee is able to see what's going on. He sees Hill's attack. He thinks, okay, Jackson has arrived. He will tell Longstreet and D.H. Hill that they can go in. Unfortunately for the Confederates, as they attack, they're going to lose a lot of men. The attacks don't go the way they want them to because of the fact that Jackson is not engaged. The attack starts without him, and it's not supported the way it should have been. However, General George B. McClellan is going to take this opportunity to begin a retreat away from Richmond. So, in all essence, this works. Although this is a Confederate defeat, just down below us here at Beaver Dam Creek, it ends up being somewhat of a victory. Again, this is a neat place to be. There are still some earthworks here, as you can see, behind me and around. Some great signs in the area. This one right here has the audio with it. You can see the earthworks. These earthworks were brought to protect Richmond, and it's a really neat place to come. I mean, you can stand where most of the day Robert E. Lee, James Longstreet, and D.H. Hill were awaiting Stonewall Jackson's arrival, which never comes.